much for joining us today. You have had a crazy year. You know, you dropped your EP, Falling Asleep at the Wheel, last year. And since then, you've been named one to watch by so many different people all over the world. How has the last year felt for you?
It's felt like very strange, actually, like a very weird mix, because I have really like not known any different from like being an artist in lockdown, you know, but also like a little bit strange that I've never actually met any person that actually likes my music apart from like my dad and like the people that have to like it. Like, I'm feeling really positive about everything, and yeah.
Well, it's definitely not just her dad and friends that have become fans of Holly Humberstone. And the good news is the Apple Music Up Next artist has already followed up her debut EP with 2 new singles, The Walls Are Too Thin and Haunted House.
So, you know, you said the song is about the house you grew up in. It's quirky, it's old, it's a bit run down. And you've said you and your family are self-proclaimed hoarders, and there's just, you know, crazy things all over the house. What is one of the craziest things that you guys have in that house?
Probably like the thing that freaks my friends out the most when they come over is probably like the basement. We've got like a massive basement, and you can like find all sorts of stuff down there. Like we have like a little stream going through down in the cellar, and like you can find like little frog families down there, which is quite cute. I can't tell if it's weird because I've lived here forever, you know, it's just normal to me. But yeah, you can find little frogs. That's probably the coolest thing.
Tell me a little bit about your latest single, The Walls Are Too Thin.
So yeah, I wrote the song about basically living in London in kind of a tiny little pokey flat with not much privacy, and just feeling like I wasn't really sure who I was anymore in this place where nothing seems familiar, you know? I feel like so many people have had similar house shares where you don't know who you're living with, and it's just like awkward, like texting on the group chat, like, can you wash your dishes up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I just never felt like peaceful.
Mm-hmm. You released on The Late Late Show with James Corden that you have written a song with Matt Healy from the 1975. Tell me a little bit about this. How was it working with him?
Oh my gosh, it was insane. I mean, like, one of the good things that came from this year is just that people who would be really difficult to like kind of hold down. So yeah, I think he would usually be off touring the world somewhere, but because of COVID, he was kind of like willing to just do some writing and stuff. And he's like obviously an amazing writer that I've looked up to for like a long time. And yeah, I feel like I learned loads from writing with him, and he's just like extremely talented, some kind of wizard, magician guy. Yeah, I'm just grateful that it's kind of weird that this is my job and that I can work with people who I'm like have been obsessed with for years and stuff.